Hello there, Chris Benson's here, and welcome to part one of my full guide to the content on the Crossroads, the Noele Gordon collection. It's part one because it is extensive. Thank you to Network for sending me a massive long list, and I'm going to try and go through as much as I can before I go to work tonight, and then I'll have to do a bit more tomorrow, and so on and so on. So, Disc 1. The first box says Disc 1 to 30. Disc 1, we have episodes 496 to episodes 500 from November 1966. We then have episode 986 from November 1968. We then have episode 1009 from January 1969. And concluding Disc 1, we have episode 1182 from November 1969. Disc 2, we have episode 1192 from November 1969. Then we have episode 1304 from May 1970. We have 1366 from September 1970. 1481 from April 1971. 1495 from May 1971. Then 1674 from March 1972, so a bit of a gap. 1688 from April 1972. And then 1736 from July 1972. Bear with me. We then got Disc 3, Good Run, episodes 1754 to 1759. That's August-September 1972 we're talking about. Episode 1817 from November 1972. And episode 1868 from February 1973 concludes Disc 3. Disc 4, we have episodes 1890 to 1892 from April 1973. 1895 from April 1973. Episode 1900 is also from April 73. Then we've got episode 1905 from May 1973. And then episodes 1924 and 1925 from June 73. That's Disc 4, done. Disc 5, episode 1927 from June 73. Episode 1942 from July 73. Episode 1946 from July as well. Then we've got episodes 1961 from August 73, episode 1969 from August 73. We've got episode 1971 from August 1973, 1976 from September 73, and 1977 from September 1973. So already, by the end of the fifth disc, we're well into the 70s. On to disc number 6, we've got episodes 1978 to 1981, good run from September 1973, and then another good run from episodes 2012 to 2015 from November 1973. On to Disc 7, we've got episode 2018 from November 1973, episode 2028 from December 73, then we've got episodes 2173 and 2174. It says 2174 is definitely from August 74 according to my notes. Episode 2247 next from December 1974. Episode 2262 from January 1975. 2293 from March 1975. Then we've got 2294 also from 1975. That's from March. And episode 2301, that's from April 1975. On to Disc 8, we've got episode 2302 from April 1975, episode 2450 from December 1975, 2451 from December 75. So I think this must be around the period of Meg's wedding, I think. Then we've got 2506 from March 1976, 2518 from April 1976, 2519 from April 1976. This appears to be a domestic recording, I think. And I think you've got, if it's the same as the Crossroads Archive 45th anniversary, you'll have the original Westwood TV continuity before it. Let me know if I'm right. We've then got a compilation to end Disc 8. So we've got episodes 2523, 4, 5 and 6, all kind of in a compilation from April 1976. Disc 9, we've got another compilation, 2527 to 2530 from May 1976. Then we've got 2581 from August 76, 2582 and 2583. Again, they're both from August 1976. Then the final one on that disc is 2602 from September 1976. Disc 10, 2603 from September 1976. 2622 from October 76, 2651 from December 1976, and then we've got 2653, to 2657. That takes us from, that's all episodes in December 1976. Disc 11, 2658 from December 76. Then we've got 2660, also from December 76. 2661 from December as well. Then we've got 2674, which is another domestic recording from January 1977. 2680 from January 1977, another domestic recording. 2687 to 2689 are all from February 1977. And that is where we'll pause for now. So plenty of content. Look out for part 2. I hope this is going to help and tell you exactly what is on this fantastic release. Bye for now.
Hello there, Chris Benson's here. Welcome to part 2 of our disc by disc guide to the Noele Gordon Crossroads collection. Now we've done discs 1 to 11. If you've missed that, go to part 1, check that out. Paul Kinnear got in touch after watching part 1 and said episodes 1754 to 1759. Is that when Sandy was in hospital? Yes, Paul, yeah, absolutely right. Hope that helps. For more information, check out crossroadsmotel.co.uk. So much information on there for a lot of the episodes we're talking about. Well worth a look. Right, on to disc 12 first, and it starts with episode 2690. So that is from February 1977. We then begin quite a long stretch from autumn 1977. So we've got episodes 2816 to 2822, which are all from September and October 1977. And this good run continues into disc 13, where we've got episodes 2823 to 2830, all from October 1977. So we're getting a great stretch of the storylines from autumn 77 within these discs 12 and 13. There is a bit of a gap then. We've got episodes 2868 to 2875. Now these are on disc 14 from December 1977 and run through to January 1978. But this continuous stretch of this part of the storyline continues on disc 15. So we've got episodes 2876 to 2883. Now these run all from January 1978. The continuous run continues into disc 16. We've got episodes 2884 to 2891. And again, these are from January and February 1978. Then on disc 17, we have episodes 2892 and 2893 from February 1978. Then a little bit of a gap. We've got episode 2904, kind of all on its own, from February 1978. And then we've got some standalone episodes as well. 2928 from April 1978, 2930 from April 1978, 2931 also from April 78. And then it jumps forward to July for episodes 2974 and 2975. So now, by the end of disc 17, we're in July 1978. But you'll see on the numbers that appear on screen now, we reach a very interesting part of the storyline. So you'll see episode 2974 and 2975 at the end of disc 17. But a long, continuous stretch of the storyline begins right now. So disc 18, we've got disc 2976 to 2983. They are all from July 1978. No gaps. Disc 19, 2984 to 2991, July and August 1978, no gaps. 2992 to 2999 is disc 20, and again, no gaps. So these are all from August 1978. So to summarise, by the end of disc 20, we have episode 2999 from August 1978. Disc 21 has episode 3000 from August 1978, and again, 8 continuous episodes, taking us up to episode 3007 by the end of disc 21. So we've got episodes from August and September 1978, And then on disc 22, we've got episodes 3008 to 3015, which are all from September 1978. Now, before the VT clock of episode 3013, if it's the same DVD as the Crossroads Archive 45th anniversary release, we should get 2 promotional trailers included before the VT clock. It says the trailers are in a raw state and minus the ATV voiceover, according to the Crossroads Motel notes. But I think they'll be on there. I can't imagine networks got rid of these. So have a look and let me know if they are. So that's the end of that disc. We are now up to the end of disc 22. And in terms of the storyline, we are up to September 1978. Lots more still to cover. Look out for part 3. Thanks for watching so far. Like and subscribe, and hope you're enjoying this disc by disc guide to the Noele Gordon collection. See you soon. Bye bye. Hello there. Chris Benson's here. Welcome to part 3 of our disc by disc guide to the Crossroads Noele Gordon collection. Now, part 1 features discs 1 to 11. Part 2 features discs 12 to 22. Make sure you check those out. Right, part 3 now. So disc 23 starts with episode 3016 from September 1978 and runs right through to episode 3023 from October 1978. So a good continuous run again from September and October 1978. Right, disc 24 has another continuous run following on from disc 23. So we've got episodes 3024 right through to episodes 3031. All of those are from October 1978. So since disc 17, we've had continuous episodes. So it's a fantastic run, a great stretch. Then disc 25, we have episodes 3032 right through to episode 3039. So these are from October and November 1978. Disc 26 has episodes 3040 right through to episode 3047. These are all from November 1978. Disc 27 has episodes 3048 right through to 3055. These are all from November 1978. Now, originally, on the Crossroads Archive 45th anniversary release, there was 8 minutes of retakes for episode 3049. Don't panic. These are on the box set, but they're not on this disc. They're further down. More information on that later. Right, so that's disc 27 done. Episodes 3048 and 3055 on disc 27. Right, so on to disc 28, episodes 3056 right through to episode 3063. So we've got November 1978 and December 1978 episodes. Disc 29 has episodes from 3064 right through to episode 3071. All of these from December 1978. We then got on disc 30 episode 3072 right through to episode 3079. There's one episode, it seems, from December 1978 and the rest are from January 1979. Now, Network has given us a little bit of information which is useful, so I'll read it out. They write, between episode 1 in 1964 and the end of transmissions on New Year's Eve 1981, ATV made and transmitted 3,555 episodes of Crossroads, of which approximately 700 still exist. Apart from 2 almost continuous runs from September 1977 to February 1978 and July 1978 through to the end of 1981, the remaining episodes comprise either random additions or very short runs. This obviously seems appalling to us in hindsight, but given the archiving policies of the time, the surprise isn't that so much is missing, but that so much remains. Crossroads was a very disposable soap opera, regionally split for the most part across the ITV network, and to all intents and purposes, unrepeatable. There was a small aftermarket in overseas sales, but it seems likely that most of these episodes were wiped within months, if not weeks, of their original transmission. It's generally accepted that this archiving policy shifted in the mid-1970s when broadcasters realised how much was missing, and with potential sales opportunities on home video opening up a brand new market. Crossroads, however, is missing episodes right up to November 1981, though these random omissions from the longer runs are undoubtedly down to bad archiving over the subsequent decades rather than anything else. As it says on the box, this project has been underway for the best part of 2 decades, and it's been nearly 15 years since we started our Crossroads archive releases, starting with what's on disc 1 of this set, and then moving chronologically forward. Over that time, as is the way of such things, more missing episodes have come to light, including the earliest known existing episode from April 1965. These recently found episodes, alongside several excerpts from otherwise missing shows, some recovered from off-air recordings, are all on disc 91, and their content slots in amongst the shows on discs 1 to 17. So that's important to remember. If you're going to be watching this chronologically, you'll want to visit disc 91 and check out where to watch these episodes and content amongst the other discs. Disc 91, for example, has episode 126 from April 1965. It has an audio-only episode, episode 1151. That's from 1969. We've got an excerpt from episode 1300, an audio excerpt. That's from 1970. We also have episodes 1884 right through to 1886. These seem to be from March 1973. We've got episode 2300 from early 1975. We've got an excerpt from episode 2379. That's from 1975. Episode 2815 from 1977, an excerpt from episode 2968 from 1978. These are varying qualities. Take a look at my earlier reviews where I've got some of the press discs and you'll see what I mean. So that takes us to the end of the first box in this 3-box set release. The first 30 discs covered and done. Look out for part 4. We're working our way through this slowly. Hope you're enjoying it. That's it for me. Bye for now. Hi there, welcome to Talking TV, part 4 of our disc by disc guide to the Crossroads Noel Gordon collection, and I will try and skim through as many as I can. Disc 31 continues this long stretch of continuous episodes which we've had since disc 17. We've got episodes 3080 to 3087, so these are all from January 1979. Disc 32 continues this long stretch. We've got episodes from 3088 to 3095, episodes from January and February 1979. We've then got episode 3096 to 3103 on disc 33. So these are all from February 1979. Disc 34 has episodes 3104 right through to 3111. So we've got episodes from February to March 1979. That's disc 34. Disc 35, again, this continuous stretch continues. We've got episode 3112 to 3119. All of these are from March 1979. On to disc 36. We've got episode 3120 right through to 3127. So we've got episodes from March and April 1979. Disc 37, we've got episode 3128 right through to episode 3135. These are all from April 1979. Again, this long stretch since disc 17 continues. Disc 38, we've got episode 3136 right through to episode 3143. So we've got episodes there from April 1979. Disc 39 has episode 3144 to episode 3151. These all seem to be from May 1979. Disc 40 has episode 3152 right through to episode 3159. These are all from May 1979, and if you bought the 45th anniversary Crossroads archive release, this is where the episodes originally got up to. So, new territory for some Crossroads fans now. Disc 41 has episodes from episode 3160 right through to episode 3167. Not commercially available before, and these were originally transmitted in June 1979. We continue in June into disc 42. We've got episode 3168 right through to episode 3175. So we're going to hit July 1979 in disc 43. We've got episodes 3176 to 3183. Disc 44 stays in July 1979. We've got episode 3184 through to episode 3191. A reminder, we've had a continuous story since disc 17. It's a fantastic stretch of storyline, and it's continuing at the moment. A quick amendment at 6:54 in the morning as well. I'm spoiling you. So, disc 45, we've got episodes 3192 to 3199. Now, these will have been from the start of August 1979. We've then got disc 46, which is episodes 3200 to 3207. Now, by the end of this disc, we'll be into October 1979. You're thinking, we haven't missed any episodes out, but I forgot to take into consideration that we had the 10-week ITV strike, which ran from the 10th of August 1979 to the 24th of October 1979. So all your shows like Crossroads, Coronation Street, Emmerdale Farm were all off the air for 10 weeks. So that has an effect in what I've recorded, so that's why I've re-recorded. Certainly disc 47, we've got episodes 3208 to episodes 3215 will go into November 1979. Disc 48, we've got episodes 3216 to 3223. I think these will be from November as well. We then got disc 49, which is episodes 3224 to 3231. My prediction was that these were from December 1979 when I've revised my notes, and I can confirm that episode 3227, if you're interested, was broadcast on the 11th of December 1979, so it looks like my calculations are all right. We've then got disc 50, which is episodes 3232 to episode 3239, and if you're interested, the one where Meg has a sing-song is episode 3235, and that was broadcast on Christmas Day 1979. So there you go. That takes us up to the end of disc 50. Incidentally, it was a great night's telly on Christmas night 1979. Crossroads was on at 6:35, followed by Give Us a Clue with guests Beryl Reid and Dickie Davies, then Coronation Street, and then London Night Out Christmas Special, where the guests included Petula Clark and the Nolan sisters. There you go. So that is the end of part 4. Part 5 coming soon, and watch out for a very special unboxing, hopefully on launch day. So let me know in the comments if there's anything that you want to answer, me to answer in the unboxing, and we're going to get that done. Hopefully you'll see it on here on Monday. Bye-bye.
Hello there, Chris Benson's here with Talking TV as we continue our disc-by-disc guide to the Noel Gordon collection. Right, disc 51, straight into it. We've got episodes 3240 to episode 3247. So these are episodes as we head into January 1980, and as an example, episode 3245 was from the 15th of January 1980. On to Disc 52, we've got episodes 3248 right through to episode 3255. Episode 3248 was transmitted on the 21st of January 1980. So, as I say, we're continuing to January 1980 on Disc 52. Disc 53, we continue this amazing continuous run of episodes which started at the end of Disc 17, remember that. So we've got episodes 3256 right through to episode 3263. Episode 3259, if you're interested on that disc, was transmitted on the 11th of February 1980. Disc 54 continues February 1980. We've got episodes 3264 to episode 3271. Now, it starts to get a bit complicated with transmissions, and at first I was wondering what was going on. March and April looked like it was still 4 times a week, but by May it looks like it was down to 3 times a week, and of course Crossroads was made to cut down the number of episodes it was making, much to viewers' dismay, but by May 1980 we were down to 3 episodes a week. So March 1980 on Disc 55 we've got episodes 3272 to 3279. Disc 56 continues March 1980. We've got episodes 3280 to 3287. So Disc 57, we head into April 1980. We've got episodes 3288 to 3295. And if you're interested, episode 3289 was transmitted on the 1st of April 1980. So there you go, just to give you some perspective of the timeline. Disc 58, we've got episodes 3296 to episodes 3303. Again, all of these, I believe, will be from April 1980. Then, as I say, we go 3 times a week, so the number of episodes in a month goes down from 16 to roughly 12. So Disc 59, we go into May 1980 with episodes 3404 to episode 3311. Disc 60, we've got episodes from May and June 1980. So we've got episodes 3312 to 3319. Disc 61, we've got episodes 3320 to 3327. So I think these are from June and July 1980. Then Disc 62, I think we've got 3328 to 3335, and I think these are all pretty much, apart from one, these are all from July 1980. So you're thinking, why was there not many episodes in July 1980? Well, again, I had to do some research on that, but it was the Olympics, and at that time BBC and ITV shared Olympics coverage. You won't get that now, but there was a lot of daytime ITV coverage of the Olympic Games when I've looked through the listings. So Crossroads did suffer during July 1980. So there you go. That'll be why. Normal service resumes back to 3 times a week from Disc 63. We're going to episodes from August 1980. We've got episodes 3336 to 3343. And finally, for this part, we've got Disc 64, which is episode 3344 to 3351. So episodes from August and September 1980. And amazingly, we've still had this continuous run of storyline and episodes without a gap since the end of Disc 17. But all of that is about to change. Some notes that Network have sent us that might well be interesting to you. They've sent us some information about that famous signature tune. So in its day, it was one of the most recognisable pieces of music on television. But just what was it about Tony Hatch's iconic Crossroads theme that made it so memorable? In composing his theme, Hatch made use of a fanfare device to open the piece, effectively a call to action to viewers that their favourite programme was about to begin. This 9-note phrase was played on an electric 12-string guitar, and in choosing this particular instrument, Hatch was keeping Crossroads bang up to date with contemporary musical trends. The electric 12-string guitar was the must-have sound of 1964, having been popularised by the Beatles in their first feature film, A Hard Day's Night, released that summer. By the autumn, pop groups were vying with each other to make use of what the music press at the time described as the Beat Boys' secret weapon. But it was the Searchers rather than the Beatles whose fingerprints can be found on that Crossroads intro. Hatch had produced their September 64 single, When You Walk in the Room, which opens with a remarkably similar phrase, also played on an electric 12-string. For all we know, it may even have been the same instrument. In fact, the two pieces are almost identical, comprising the same group of notes in the key of A major. Only arrangement and phrasing set them apart. On the Crossroads recording, legendary session guitarist Vic Flick did the honours. Flick's work had graced many a hit single, and most famously can be heard on the original James Bond theme. Crossroads' theme comprises two melodies, a main melody and a counterpoint which runs across the same chord sequence. This musical device was intended to suggest the two families, the Richardsons and the Jarvises, around whom the series was originally conceived, although Hatch later confessed to having forgotten which theme belonged to which family. These 8-bar phrases alternate before combining for the final 8 bars. The first theme is played on the electric 12-string, whilst an oboe takes up the counter melody. In addition, Hatch's arrangement makes use of prominent piano, harp and a second electric guitar, adding harmony to the main melody alongside a solid backing of bass, drums and rhythm guitar. As a final flourish, we hear a flowing phrase played on the harp. A cover version was recorded in 1975 by no less an eminence than Sir Paul McCartney, then just plain old Paul, who tagged it on as a musical joke at the end of Wings' Venus and Mars album. Noel Gordon was reportedly delighted with Macca's take on the theme, and he even saw use in the series, where it would appear at the end of notably dramatic episodes. Tony Hatch's original 1964 recording remained in use for a remarkable 21 years, following which it was replaced with a softer, modern arrangement by Johnny Patrick. All of the episodes in our box set feature the Hatch original, but be on the alert for Macca's reimagined version when it pops its head above the parapet. In a contemporary poll of 3,000 Crossroads fans, over 75% reported they hated the Wings arrangement. Sorry, Paul, you can't win them all. Anyway, that's it for this part. Part 6 coming up very, very soon. Hope you're enjoying it so far. Bye-bye. Hello there, Chris Benson's here. Welcome to part 6 of our disc-by-disc guide to the Crossroads Noel Gordon collection. Right, so since disc 17 we've had an uninterrupted run of episodes. Fantastic. But it all comes to an end in disc 65. So we have episodes 3,352 to 3,354, and that is our first gap since disc 17. Episode 3,355 is missing. So then we start again with episode 3,356 to 3,360. They, I think, are all from September 1980. Then, disc 66, we've got episodes 3,361 to 3,368. So another continuous run begins. These are all from October 1980. And a bit of an example, episode 3,364 was transmitted on the 14th of October 1980. Now, disc 67, we've got episodes 3,369 to 3,376. So these are episodes from October and November 1980. Disc 68, we've got episodes 3,377 to 3,384. I think these are all from November 1980. Disc 69, episodes 3,385 to 3,342. So we're going to go into December 1980 with these episodes. Disc 70, episodes 3,393 to 3,400. Now, just to give you some examples of transmission dates, 3397 was transmitted on Christmas Day 1980, 3398 on the 30th of December 1980, and 3,400 just creeps into 1981. It was transmitted on January the 2nd, 1981. So, 156 episodes were transmitted of Crossroads in 1981, episode 3,400 right through to episode 3,400.
555. Disc 71, we've got episode 3401 to 3408. All of these, I think, from January 1981. Disc 72, 3409 to 3416. So these are episodes from January, but going into February 1981. Disc 73, 3417 to 3424. I think these are all from February 1981. Disc 74, episode 3425 to 3432. I think these will be from March 1981. Disc 75, episodes 3433 to 3440. I think these will be from March going into April 1981. Disc 76, episode 3441 to 3448 from April 1981. Disc 77, we've got episodes 3449 to 3456. These will be from May 1981. Disc 78, we've got episodes 3457 to 3464, going from May into June 1981. Disc 79, we've got episode 3465 to 3472. These will be from June 1981. Disc 80, we've got episodes 3473 to 3480. These will be from July 1981. We've then got disc 81, which is 3481 to 3488. These will be from July going into August 1981, and we'll conclude this part with disc 82, which has episodes 3489 to 3496. These are from August 1981. So there we go. That takes us to disc 82. We're almost at the end. Don't forget, a final part coming up to tie up the Noel Gordon collection. Watch out for that, and watch out for an unboxing coming very soon as well. Bye-bye. Hello there, Chris Benson's here. Welcome to Talking TV, part 7 of our disc-by-disc guide to the Noel Gordon DVD collection, released by Network. Now, slight clarification, I said that we were into August 81 by disc 81, but actually it was disc 82. Oh, Chris, how did you get it wrong? But that's just further research after recording part 6. But just to get it absolutely right, August 81 episode started with episode 3491 and ran to episode 3502. So that is part way through disc 82, and that's where we'll continue now. So, disc 83, we continue the episodes from August 1981. And on disc 83, we have episodes 3497 to 3504. Disc 84, we've got episodes 3505 to 3512. These, I suspect, will be from September 1981. Disc 85, we've got episodes 3513 to 3520, and my guess is these will be from September and October 1981. Disc 86, we've got episodes 3521 to 3528, and my guess is these will be from October 1981. We're getting to the really interesting bit of the box set that's, a lot of people looking forward to this. We've got disc 87, we've got episodes from November 1981. For example, episode 3530 was transmitted on the 4th of November, of course. So we've got the motel fire all on this disc. There is one episode missing, episode 3535. So we get episodes 3529 to 3534. 3535 is missing, and then we have 3536 and 3537 to end the disc. Disc 88, we have episodes 3538 to 3545, so I think these will be episodes going from November into December 1981. Then we've got disc 89, 3546 to 3553, so again I think these will be from December 1981. Sorry, the final 2 episodes on the whole box set are on disc 90, just 2 episodes on that disc, 3554 and 3555, which was the last ever episode made whilst ATV was on the air. So disc 90, as well as having 3554 and 3555 has episodes 3833 and 3834, which was Noel Gordon's return just a couple of years later in Venice. It also has the Venice film inserts, a featurette, Jane Rossington's Crossroads Memories, and another featurette, Why I Loved Crossroads. So, Network's notes, as outlined on the first inner sleeve in this set, this disc features Noel's surprise return to the show in 1983, along with a new scan of the film material shot in Venice and interviews with Crossroads actors Jane Rossington and Sue Nichols. Disc 91 we touched on earlier in this disc by disc guide. This disc consists of subsequently found episodes and excerpts that were unearthed after work began on this set 2 decades ago. Some, the only known copies, are very low quality and taken from off-air recordings made from TV transmissions, and some are audio only with an accompanying stills gallery including part of the outrageous Black Magic storyline from 1970. So you've got episode 126, you've got audio of episode 1151, an audio excerpt of episode 1300, then you've got episodes 1884, 1885, 1886, 2300, an excerpt from 2379. You've got episode 2815 and an excerpt from 2968. They are varying quality. On to disc 92. So, if you want the full review of this, have a look at my earlier review where we played it and showed it on the screen. Check out the Talking TV playlist. Anyway, we've got promos from episode 3013, retakes from episode 3049, retakes from episode 3246, drop-in shots from 3361 and 3393, always great to see these, an extended scene from episode 3413, a caption test from 3486, and alternate scenes from episode 3530 and 3533. There's an early 70s gag sketch. That's funny. I've seen it. It's got Ronnie Allen and Noel Gordon. I don't know what they were up to. We've got 2 reels from the Rushes from Southampton. All the shots are there from that moment that Noel left in 1981. Absolutely fascinating footage. Again, check out my full review when I looked at the disc of that. We've got part mute trailers from the 60s and a Greek introduction. Network's notes on 92. It says this disc features a collection of promotional scenes, retakes and a caption test found at the end of some of the episode tapes. Alongside these is what seems to be an early 1970s gag sketch made for unknown reasons, a clutch of trailers made prior to Crossroads starting in 1964, a trailer designed to brief a Greek viewing audience on 13 years of backstory in just over 5 minutes, and what seems to be the complete outside broadcast recording block of the footage recorded at Southampton and on the QE2 for Noel Gordon's final regular episode in 1981. Honestly, there is so much stuff. Disc 93. Featured on this disc are a number of interviews with Noel Gordon and her appearances at award ceremonies and various functions, such as the opening of ATV's Broad Street Studios in 1970 and closed circuit footage of a gala luncheon celebrating 21 years of ITV in the Midlands in 1976. Shut That Door is an episode long since believed lost from the archive, and this poor quality off-air recording from 1972 is all that remains. You've got ATV Midlands 10th anniversary 1966 footage, Viewpoint from 1969, Princess Alexandra opening the ATV studios from 1970, Larry Grayson's Shut That Door 1972, Sun TV Awards footage from 1973, footage from Russell Harty Plus 1973. I loved Russell Harty, what an interviewer. Sun TV Awards 1974, TV Times Awards Show 1975. I've seen a clip of that. I think it was Jimmy Tarbuck hosting duties then. Look Who's Talking, Noel Gordon from 1975. The closed circuit footage mentioned from 1976, and Look Here from 1980, which I think touched on kind of ATV and around the franchise time. I think they lost the franchise around 1980. Disc 94, we've got Lunchbox from 1958, Format V from 1985, Crossroads Revisited from 1985, and Crossroads 30 Years On from 1994. A brace of retrospective documentaries rub shoulders with a full edition of Lunchbox, a pre-Crossroads ATV showcase for Noel Gordon's talents, and 1978's Format V interview, which was repurposed in 1985 to serve as an obituary show for one of independent television's best loved actresses. So there you go, disc by disc. We have gone through it all. There will be an unboxing coming. It's Tuesday morning, 7:25 as I record this, and I'm still waiting the box set. As soon as I've got it, we will have it right here. So make sure you hit the notification button. And if you've got any suggestions for future box sets or future TV releases, then please do get in touch. So don't forget, unboxing coming soon. Thanks. We got it. We got there. We got to the end.